Hi guys, good morning. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension message, or as I should say, what does Spirit want you to know message. There is no, I'm not going to say a time on this or a date or what have you. This is just going with the flow. What does Spirit want you to know? So as I was shuffling these cards, quite a few came out, and I'm a little bit excited about this reading. Now, first of all, this reading isn't going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is just a general reading for what Spirit wants you to know, but chances are, if you're led to this reading, most of it will probably resonate. The first card that came out as I was shuffling is Activated Earth. This is about power places, ley lines, and trust where you are led. Instantly, I'm getting a sense that some of you are connecting with sacred spaces or ritual sites or places that have been known around the world that are sacred. This could be the Sahara is what I don't know. I think that's a desert, but I'm hearing the Sahara. So somebody must be connecting with 111. You can look that up on Sacred Scribes, or needs to connect with the Sahara. But this is also talking about a lot of you may be asked. This has been coming up quite a bit. May be asked or led to travel to different areas to ground your energy into the crystalline grid or the magnetic grid. A lot of you are being called to do that, or maybe you're visiting a lot of these sacred sites, and as you're doing that, you need to remember to ground your energy to that place. This may be so that you can gain information about those sites. It may be that you're going to get some kind of activations from them. A lot of places are that are considered sacred are believed to hold codes or ancient memories or information that will help people. So 155, I was told to take it in 144. I don't know if I said that one when I seen it. Anyway, but that's what that's talking about, is going to these sacred places. Some of you may even be having rituals or some kind of ceremony. 211, I was told to tell you guys that one as well. So a lot of confirmations today. But the next card that came out was the weight of the world. This is about some of you taking on the weight of the world. A lot of people are worried about COVID still, and they need to get past that fear. That's a fear, exactly what they need to get past. It isn't any worse than the flu. It may affect some others worse than others. But anyway, 2, 3, 4, another confirmation. But this card is about boundaries, letting it go, and it's not yours to carry. So this is talking about picking up weights of the world, basically those things that, we take on as worry for ourselves, but it really doesn't directly affect us, is what I'm hearing. Yes, they're saying. This is also talking about letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, as well as setting up boundaries with people that you're letting back into your life, making sure that you're sticking to those boundaries. 303. I'm hearing yes. Ding, ding, ding. This is also talking about relaxing and just being. Some of you have a hard time just being and relaxing, but this is talking about this, learning how to allow yourself to be alone, or even be in a room full of people, but feel alone, but not feel bored or isolated. So there's some kind of transformation or some kind of shift that's happening within a lot of us that have to do with that piece of it. I've been feeling very bored for the past several months to a year. I don't know. It hasn't always been there, but it's been coming up a lot. And it's just because we're shifting into finding new hobbies and new ways of doing things, and 3, 4, 5, all of that. So this could be what a lot of you are going through, some kind of shift when it comes to those aspects. I'm hearing yes. Then I have loosen your grip. This is about coping, not coking. Coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, and let God in. So some of you may be turning to addictions because of all the things that are going on in your life, or have already been turned to addictions, and this is something that you need to let go. Again, it's saying let go, set up boundaries for yourself. I don't know exactly how you need to do that. Some of you may need to go to a 12-step program. Some of you may need to just trust in God or the universe or the angels to guide you through that 432, but this is talking about new ways of coping with things. Maybe if you're somebody that usually lashes out in anger, you just sit in silence and work through what you're feeling in your head before you lash out in that anger. 444. That's angels that are being of assistance, helping you with these coping mechanisms. Some of you, that may just be it. The connection with the angels right now is what is leading you to coping in a different way. 456. So many confirmations right now. I do want to read what the book has to say about this. I don't know these cards very well, but the energy that I picked up off of it is about the coping mechanisms, deeply rooted things that people have to let go of and cope with on a different level. So I use anger because anger has been one of my things I've had to let go of and still processing, but I'm processing in silence most days. Most of the time. So a lot of you are shifting into just reacting or seeing things in a totally different way. You're not as easily to hold on to a certain situation or a certain thing that was just said or done just because this is just a lesson. I'm just going to get through this. I'm going to observe it for what it is and get past it. So a lot of you are just really going with the flow and letting love take over. Yes, I'm hearing unconditional love. But this is loosen your grip. So let's see what it has. Oh, just passed it. Where cyclic begins, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. These things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substance, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing, and so on and so on. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space. The part where we're most afraid to leave empty. The part where we are guarded, that we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that we will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. So this is definitely speaking to somebody. It's talking about finding the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, releasing coping mechanisms and coming with a different way. So a lot of you may be turning to drugs to cope. And that's what they were talking about with those addictions. Or it could be sugars or overeating, I'm hearing, spending a lot of money on gambling, what have you. It could be anything that's of a lower vibrating energy that can take peace away from your life. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. So a lot of you may be in this space of feeling very isolated, very bored. That's, like I said, where I've been. However, our soul family is starting to connect with us, maybe through video chat from all over place around the world. Some of you are in these spiritual groups and meeting, connecting with those and doing healing or just learning about different things or just having connections as friendships, what have you. Some of you may be traveling to different places in the world to see these sacred sites and grounding your energy into the ley lines or what have you, receiving information. Ley lines are just energetic pathways. That's all that they are, but they're a part of the earth. That hold memories, that will give you information or codes or what have you. So a lot of people may be feeling led to go visit certain pyramids or, Indian burial grounds or things like that. But anyway, this is also talking about people coming together. So some of you may feel led to do certain things with other people of your soul group, and you may have never thought anything like this would happen in your life. You may not have dreamed it up, but now you're feeling led to connect with them in a way that is just magical, very spiritual in nature, very inspiring as well as what I'm hearing. Okay, some of you are also meeting with soul family, twin flames, soulmates, soul lessons in astral time. So whether it be while you're sleeping or whether it be while you're meditating and just in that theta or delta state and you're starting to connect with the etherics or the astral, seeing and doing healing in those spaces with other people as well as, and not be, okay, hear me out, not being in the same home at the same time. That happens. I've done it with several of my clients. I've done it with several of my friends that I've met, and we've literally felt as if we were in each other's homes, you know, things like that, but still being very present in our physical human being. So a lot of you may even be getting to that type of connection and finally had some type of breakthrough when it comes to connecting with people in the astral or the etherics. And I'm hearing ding, 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 yes. So a lot of you may be even connecting with star seeds or your star family, places where you have seeded planets and helped them to evolve. Yes, I'm hearing. Your life is a canvas. You are the artist, is what I just heard. But this is what this card is. Your life is a canvas. It says artist, manifestation, and creative accountability, all of the above. There isn't really much that I have to say about this. This is talking about creativity, being the artist, being the painter of your reality. What is it that you want to manifest into your life? Imagine those things. Create a picture in your head and send that image out into the universe. Believe and know that it's going to be done. Talk every day as if it's already happening. And you'll manifest those things. You'll see small things happen, and then all of a sudden, big boom. You'll get, you know, those things that you've been asking for. Some things will come to you slowly. Some things will come to you instantly. But a lot of people are in that space of learning about manifestation and how to manifest things, getting little bits and pieces throughout their day. And they're like, I see you, God. I know what you're doing. But then those big things come and you're like, whoa, you're just really blowing me away. But this is a card about manifestation. But it's about you being that manifester. You being that artist and creating exactly what you want for your life by thinking and feeling and acting as if. Yes, I'm hearing. Sonja is the next card that came out. It says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Amanda, I was hearing your dad again. I'm seeing him in his flannel shirt. He's just saying hello, letting you know that there's been a lot of things that have been going on around you, that you've been asking if it's him. It's definitely him. 1122, I was told to tell you guys. And that could be, Amanda, for you in general. The 1122 could be specifically for you as well. But this is also talking to, there is somebody, the card's name is Sonja, but there is somebody named Sonja. And I'm getting a mother coming through. And I feel like the mother may have been in their 80s, like 80. I'm getting the number 83 when they died. So there was some kind of turmoil, a lot. Okay, that addiction piece is coming in. There was some kind of turmoils that you went through when it comes to addiction, and you and your mother didn't get to make amends with each other, or you didn't get to make the amends that you needed with your mother. But I feel like your mother is connecting with you now, helping you to heal through some of these things. You may have stopped drugs for a significant period of time and then went back to them, and she's in your life because of that as well, because I feel like there may be like a going back and forth of using drugs and not using drugs. Just really feeling lost or what have you. However, I feel like you're coming out of something, or you're coming out of that even, and there's healing that's being done. 1234. So somebody for Sonja. And I'm also hearing a John coming through, or it may be a message for somebody named John. Yes, okay, somebody named John. Archangel Gabriel is coming through. This is weird. I haven't had this one happen before, but working with you when it comes to your communication, when it comes to your creativity, confidence, courage. Something about pushing through a very traumatic issue in your life, something that was very traumatic that happened to you. And I want to say within the either past 3 months, 3 weeks, or 3 years. I'm getting the number 3. I feel like it was 3 years, but I feel like it's something that just keeps lingering with you. I'm not going to give any detail as to what I'm seeing, because I feel like I'm not supposed to. But John, that's for you. Archangel Gabriel, again, coming through. You may want to connect with him or with that angel in meditation, or if you are one of those that can astral project, have out-of-body experiences, make sure that you're connecting with that angel, or that angel may just be there and show up for you anyway. Crystal, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Okay, I was just reminded with this Sonja card, even if there was part of that message that resonated with you, but the name was not accurate, make sure that you take that to heart, because that could be somebody else speaking through me that's coming to another person that doesn't have that name, but a similar situation. I've never heard them say that before, but I just got that. So that's talking to somebody. Anyway, Crystal, Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. There's a lot of things that you can't see yet is what I'm hearing. A lot of things I can't see yet. There's always something going on in the background, some kind of trickery with the universe. We think things are going to go a certain way and it's going to be way better than what we ever expected. Okay. We can see bits and pieces of it, but they don't give us all of the puzzle pieces just so when that miracle happens, we can have those aha moments, that gratitude pours through, that love pours through for them. They love that. But just so we might not change our timeline as well. If we're given information and we know all of the puzzle pieces, then a lot of times that can change the actual outcome of things. So we don't want to do that. But anyway, this is also talking to many of you, if not all of you, about connection with crystals. They hold memories, they hold energy, so you can actually program them to do whatever that you want them to do, as well as looking up these crystals, seeing what kind of qualities or characteristics is about them, what kind of healing properties they have, and then putting your energy into them and then connecting with them, seeing and knowing that whatever it is that you just told them, I need this in my life, 1515, or I need assistance in healing a certain aspect, or I just need calmness and peace in my life, and I'm carrying you around for that. It knows that. It starts changing the energies around you to be just that. So carry them on your person until you feel led to carry a different one, or you may carry several of them. I usually carry several. Right now there's only 2 in my bag, but normally there's about 4 or 5 smaller stones or something like that. And usually I carry quartz almost all the time because quartz is a magnifier or an amplifier to all other crystals. Estara, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not good enough. No one tell you that you're not going to accomplish what you set out to do. No matter how big your dreams are, you are capable of accomplishing them by just listening to the guidance that the universe has given you, your angels, your guides, your intuition, however you receive those images or knowings that you get. What am I trying to say? I kind of got stuck on what I was saying, but just know, you deserve those things. They're going to come to you. Just stay positive. Manifest the heck out of those things that you're wanting by acting as if you already have it. Sending those images out and bringing them back to you. And then, okay, go a step further. When you start to receive these manifestations into your life, be grateful for them. Don't push them away because you are fearful that you're not capable of handling such a big step or such an increase in financial security or such a what have you, because these are those type of miracles that you may feel like you're way down here and all of a sudden the universe flip-flops something around and you're on cloud 9. You're way up here. And sometimes that can get to our ego. It can swell our ego up. It can cause us to do things that we wouldn't normally do. If you're getting a large increase in money, share it. Okay? Share that money. That is gratitude. There's other people that needed money just as much as you. Even if it's a small percentage, share it. If you're buying food for somebody that needs food, share that. Okay? Whatever it is. It's talking about giving back as well as when you're receiving these things. But this is talking about not blocking those miracles from happening by acting as if you don't deserve it, because you do deserve those things. Those things that are big, huge dreams that you just never think that you'll get, you're going to get as long as you put that time and energy that you're feeling led to put into it, as well as staying positive. Drama, which is a number 5, number 5 card, which is about positive change and transformation. I feel like this is talking to some of you who still have people that they need to let out of their life, or maybe you are the drama that is in people's life. You are not coping, as this card is talking about, coping mechanisms, not coping in a good way. It's a more negative way that you're coping, and it's affecting all the people around you as well as yourself. You may even feel as if you don't like yourself anymore. You don't want to even be around or hang around yourself. This is to some, not all of you, okay? Some of you that are newly awakened, going through dark nights of the souls. You're going to find many different coping mechanisms. Meditation is the best one. Silencing your mind, getting to that place of quietness. For some, it takes months of just sitting there, quieting your mind and closing your eyes before you actually have that space of silence. I can't even talk. But anyway, this is talking about letting go of the drama, not being that drama. And it's also talking about balance. Some of you are coming into balance. Finding those new ways of coping, letting go of addictions, letting God in, letting love in. believing in miracles happening, having those little miracles happen that lead to bigger transformations that are helping you to stay going. A lot of you are just having a hard time staying going. However, you're pushing through. But anyway, what other cards do I go to today? Fairy cards. Thank you. That was fast. Unity. This is talking about oneness. A lot of you are starting to feel that connection of oneness with source God, the angels, your guides, all of that. Some of you are getting to 0 point energy where you're able to heal and manifest. You feel everything and nothing at the same time. You feel bliss, but yet you feel isolation and alone. However, it's that balance, that yin and that yang space where everything is created. It is the very beginning point. Yes, I'm hearing. Where others of you, this is talking about unifying with your twin flame or soulmate. Some of you, this is just talking about connections when it comes to meeting new people, your star family, friends. Maybe this is talking about clients. A lot of you, this is talking about music, connecting with people in music, unity, and music is bringing people together. Yes, I'm hearing singing together as well. This is the number 1 card, which is about new beginnings, manifestation, things like that. Yeah. Am I supposed to continue with these cards? What other messages do you have, please, for us? Spirit. Anything that's coming from our guides? Spirit, higher self. What does Spirit want us to know? Ooh, am I supposed to take these as well? The bottom of it. Okay. Okay, that one there. The Bright Mother. This is a number 16 card, rounds down to a number 7. 7 is about spiritual awakenings. 1 is about manifestation. New beginnings, new starts. I'm hearing number 6 is about healing within the family dynamic as well as balance and harmony for others. The Bright Mother is talking about a bright future ahead, a new start, things that are coming to fruition. This is talking about nurturing and fertility, I'm hearing. Yes. For some of you, this is talking about rainbow waves of energy or being activated to your rainbow light body. Yes, I'm hearing. Not all of you, some of you. You'll know, you'll start seeing rainbows around a lot of things. You may see diamonds as well. That's reflecting all colors of light. I've had many experiences when I'm integrating rainbow light. I'm also integrating diamond light. It's kind of the same thing, 2121. But I'm getting the word pondering. Somebody must be pondering their future, what they want to do, or maybe they're just dabbling in manifestation and it's time to believe in what you're trying to manifest and just put your all into it. Every single day, say those things out loud. I am grateful to have manifested whatever it is in my life. Or I am thankful for blank. Because that's telling the universe, I already have it, so it's going to give it to you. A lot about manifestation in this reading. So a lot of you may just be learning how to manifest or just mastering. Yes, I'm hearing mastering manifestation. The Singer of Transfiguration. This is talking about metamorphosis. Change. Going with the flow, I'm hearing again. Transition for a lot of you. A lot of us are in a space of seeing the miracles that are happening that are leading us to a brighter future, but not really completely in that energy. They're just dabbling. There may be one foot in one density and another foot into another density or into one timeline into another. 2233, I was told to tell you guys. But there's something about that. You may even have that yin yang part to you, like where you feel, some areas you feel a lot of lower vibrating thoughts or energies in, and most of the other areas you feel a lot of the higher vibrating energies and thoughts. So there's like a balance between those things. I don't know exactly what it's trying to tell me, but some of you are going to understand what I'm saying. Yes, I'm hearing. But this is talking about a transition for a lot of us. This is a number 11 card, 11 being a twin flame number as well as a master number. It's about new beginnings. Manifestation. Burp is a confirmation that that's exactly what it's talking about. What cards do I go to now? Animal cards. Thank you. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have? Thank you. Rattlesnake. The experiences that you are presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. A lot of you are experiencing Kundalini energy, hot flashes, feeling very, very hot, feeling dizzy, very connected. Your body may sway or move back and forth. Your head may be nodding. You may be feeling very overwhelmed with this energy. It's something that's very hard to stop. If at all you can, you have to go with the flow of it. It can be embarrassing at times. I remember when I first started awakening to my Kundalini energy, my body, when I would sit, let me just sit still for a second so I can show you guys what it'll do. If I sit still and just connect with it, my body and my head will move in ways as I'm thinking about things. But let me just... Now, when I first started to awaken, things like this would happen all the time. I would have my legs would jerk, my body would sway back and forth like this, like a serpent. My head would go bob up and down, and I would constantly have to move my body around 24/42 so that my dad wouldn't know, because this was before I started talking to my dad and my brother and family about what was going on with me and the transformations that I was going through, the awakenings that I was having, and what my energy was feeling, because I was feeling so much different things than just being an empath and feeling other people's energy. I was really feeling life force energy, that Kundalini, that chi energy. It's very hard to control or stop if you can at all. I haven't been able to really stop it. I mean, I can start talking and stuff, and sometimes it'll stop like it did when I was just showing you that. But like, for instance, if there's healing going on, or if I'm in meditation, it's doing that. I can't stop it. It's going with the flow of it. You just have to learn to go with it. But I would have to eventually tell my dad, like, you know, when I'm constantly moving and stuff, that's because I didn't want you to see this. And I'd stopped and showed him exactly what was going on with me. And then that led to us meditating together and having, I was having out of body experiences, but we were astral traveling together and doing healing together and all kinds of stuff, seeing the same exact things, just sitting in different spaces in the room, but we were seeing them together in sync. So a lot of you, even when you're connecting with some of these people, you know, that I'm talking about, and doing things with them, whether it be on video chat or in person, in the physical or what have you, you may be going through experiences that have to do with your Kundalini energy, or even astral traveling together, or healing, or what have you. So, which is bringing that unity. But this card speaks Kundalini all over. I've been having a lot of sweating at night, freezing. It's cold in my room, but I've been freezing, but at the same time sweating my butt off, and that has to do with the Kundalini energy. Anytime I'm going through some kind of major transformation or shifting from a certain energy to another, and right now I happen to be going through many different shifts, is what I feel, in certain different areas of my life. But it'll awaken that, and it will affect me. Sometimes it'll make me feel sick, like I've got the flu or something, because I'm going through that. But most of the time, it's good confirmations. My body will move forward for yes, backwards for no. My head will bop this way for yes, this way for no. And that's just the life force energy answering me. And it'll do that. If I'm just thinking of something, my body will move that way as well. So a lot of you are awakening to that. That's what this card is talking about as well, is that transformation. You're changing and shifting from feeling energies in one certain way to a totally different way. It's a completely flip-flop from what you're used to feeling and experiencing. I'm hearing yes. And I was told to read the bottom. Zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you're safe and protected at all times. If you don't feel protected, carry black tourmaline, black obsidian. Any of the black stones are good for grounding and protection. You can just imagine a cocoon of energy coming out from your heart space and expanding in all directions, and protect that, being a protectant for you, and or a shield that no words or no energies can penetrate. You can also see the angels flying around you and ask that they protect you. However, until you let go of all those fears and realize that you are that fear itself, you are what projects that fear out. Those fears have been taught to you. It's not something that you're supposed to have. Anyway, they create lessons for you to learn and grow. So take it in stride, push past those fears or what have you. So today's I am affirmation is, I am a positive person unaffected by the negativity of others. And if it's myself that's causing the negativity, I'm going to change. Let's just add that. Okay, guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if this reading from Spirit resonates with you. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Please check out Nick's YouTube channel. I almost forgot to mention that. That's Starseed Infinite Healing. Give him some words of encouragement. Watch his videos. Share them if you feel led to share them. 2828. As well as check out my new website that is uniqueme303healing.net. And I do have a special for $123 US. That is for a reading and a healing combo. They don't have to be on the same day if you don't want to do it, but all appointments to secure them have to be paid for in advance to secure that date. just due to people canceling and leave me all day meditating about appointment. That doesn't happen. Wasting my time and energy. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I love you guys. Bye.